Hey guys, welcome back. If you saw my previous video, you would have seen that I did this Dutch pour on a lovely 24-inch wood round. Now, it had some really cool parts to it, but after I sat and looked at it for a little bit, I pondered it for about 15 minutes or so, and you know what? There was just a part of me that just didn't like it. There were parts that I wasn't happy with. I tried scraping some off camera after I had stopped recording to try and fix it, and it wasn't really working. And you know what? If I don't like something 100%, I gotta get rid of it, because I don't, like, I mean, you guys watching must be thinking, some people must be thinking, oh my God, you're crazy. It was awesome. You know, why did you do that? It was perfect. You know, and that's fine. But I myself didn't like it. So I literally took a popsicle stick and scraped the whole thing. Now, yes, that is a lot of paint wasted. However, I would rather waste some paint than waste a, you know, somewhat expensive wood round that if I didn't scrape it, I wouldn't be able to use it again, right? So I'm gonna go again and hopefully learn from my first mistakes. So check out the previous video if you want to hear about the round and how I prepped it. There's tape underneath. I primed it with gesso, you know, all that fun stuff. And I'm gonna go with the same colors again. I'll do them really quick. Dioxazine Purple, Liquitex Basics, Greenish Blue by Amsterdam, Deep Magenta by Artist Loft. I have Cadmium Yellow Deep Hue by Liquitex Basics. And then I have Iridescent Green Blue by PBO Studio Acrylics. And then I added a touch of Copper by Artist Loft. So I've already gone ahead and flooded it again and torched it. With my white, which is Artist Loft Flow Acrylic White. If you want to know my ratios of how I mix my paints, please check out video number 63. Okay, so I'm going to move along because I don't want this one to take forever, and I'll start again and I will, you know, I think my problem was the way I blew it with the hairdryer. I started here at the end and just went across, and I think that was my mistake, as opposed to starting in the middle and blowing it this way and then blowing it that way from the other half. So I'm gonna go that way. My God, you don't wanna see what's under here. Oh, you know, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? If I'm not happy, I have to scrape it. I cannot keep it and then just look at it when it's dry and be like, yeah, I don't like it. And because then I don't feel comfortable trying to sell it, you know? So I couldn't do it. I couldn't keep it. I tried to keep the beautiful, like, rainbow color parts that had come out, but it wasn't working. So I will try again. And as you can tell, this time around, I'm doing more of a straight across as opposed to the big zigzags I did. I think maybe that could have been an issue as well. I don't know. Who knows, right? You never know. It's paint. It'll flow the way it flows. So, oh well. Let's see how this one turns out. I hope this one turns out good, because I don't think I'm going to scrape it, because then that's just really a lot of wasted paint. All right, and let's do the copper just a bit. Okay, all right, I'm going to flood it with white again. I'm like, my head's in the camera angle. All right, put the cap back on this so we don't have any accidents. All right, I'm gonna torch it. Like, I mean, the colors are really cool, so it's just a matter of how you blow it, right? All right, got the hair dryer. Let's do this. Let's blow the white over. All right, so that part works perfectly fine. So, okay guys, please cross your fingers for me. I've already made enough of a mess tonight. Look, I even got my shirt. Look at this. And this was my nice shirt. I really hope that comes out. I'm gonna have to go and scrub it after. I should have known. Anyways, all right, let's see what happens. So I'm gonna blow center this way, and then I'm gonna turn it around and blow that way. In the last video, I started here and just went all the way across, and I think that was part of my problem. So. Alrighty. So, and you know what I'm gonna do? Alright, I learned my lesson from the first time where I wasn't tall enough, and every time I kept leaning over to blow on the painting, I was getting my girls and my apron in there. So I'm gonna use this, my son. He's still obsessed with Thomas the Train. Anyone who knows my son Lucas, he's like, he'll be 9 soon, and he still, since he was 1, loves Thomas the Train. It's insane. He loves trains in general, but there's something about Thomas he loves. So I am going to use this little stool, and voila, I'm so much higher, and we'll see if this works. But so far, this is so much better than the other one. The colors are insane on this, and I'm not even gonna blow it too much. Or at least I don't think I am, but let's see what happens. And I hope to God I don't make a mess or fall into my painting. Maybe I'm a little too high. Yeah. Oh. Okay. All right, all right. I'm gonna assess and see. Yep, I touched it again, but whatever. Yeah, see, I'm really making a mess here, but it's fine because it's just white. So I can easily just grab my squeeze bottle and just fix it. So that's not an issue, but it is going through, it's going through the, oh my God, I'm such a mess. Seriously. I need a better apron that's got like a liner on the inside, like one of those vinyl liners. Anyways, where was I? right, so I'm liking this side. Boy, I really have made a mess. Okay. Okay, I think I'm almost done here. I don't want to, just gonna do a little here so that it matches the wispy over on this side. Okay. I like it. I like it much better than the first go around. All right, so what I'm gonna do now, and the thing is too, if you like see your little, I need some more paper towel. I'm a mess, like honestly. I think this is like the worst I've ever been. Like, wow. All right. I really should invest in a better apron. Anywho. All right. What was I saying? Oh, so if there's like some edges that you don't like, if you just touch them, they actually just disappear underneath the white, which is actually really cool. It's kind of like your finger is an eraser. So yeah, if there's anything you don't like, just touch it with your finger. All right, let's torch it and see what we get. Wow, lots of cool cells. All right. I love it. The only part of this whole thing I'm not crazy about, right here. This part, right here. So, let's see. You never know what lies beneath. Like, underneath the white, there's so much color under there that you can't see. But if you blow it a little bit, you're able to bring out the colors, and that's what just happened. So right here, it was all white, and now you can see right here, it's now yellow, green, and purple, and the turquoise is out too. Okay. Okay, done. I'm gonna leave it. I'm just gonna fix these edges where my apron touched the board. Simple fix. When it's white, very simple fix. All right, I'll finish my edges off camera. I don't want to bore you. I'll tell you this though. So make sure this is level. So I'm not even going to move this. It's going to stay on the table and I already know it's level. But what you want to do is just take your finger and literally run it underneath. As you can see, it's dripping. So what you want to do is clear all these drips off from underneath, because as it drips, it's actually pulling the paint from the top of your board or your canvas and it's dragging it down. So you see this here, and by tomorrow morning, it may have moved all the way down or maybe completely off because the drips underneath are pulling the paint. So what you want to do is run your fingers and go all the way across or all the way around, like so. And then, you know, if you have time, come back like half hour later and do it again. Because of course there's still going to be new drips that have come down. But the more you do that, the less chance of it pulling your paints down, right? And ruining your composition. So don't forget to do that, because I think that's a very important thing to do. So keep that in mind. Oops. I'm dripping everywhere. Holy smokes. Good thing I have a tarp on the floor. My husband would kill me. All right. Guys, there's so much paint on this table, it's not even funny. All right, I think I've got all my edges covered. One last piece right here was not covered. Okay, let me bring you in for a close-up. You know, I've said it before, and for those of you who are, you know, subscribers and have watched almost all my videos or most of them, you will know that if I don't like something, I'll scrape it. And 9 times out of 10, guys, the second attempt is by far phenomenal, at least in my eyes. For me, I always find that my second attempt is always so much better, because you just finished doing your first one and you don't like it, but you know what you did wrong. Now, if I come back 2 or 3 days later, I'm gonna forget what I did the first time around, and then I'll probably make the same mistakes. But if you scrape it and do it again, like right away, then the odds of you getting a better pour are like 9 times out of 10. Like seriously, guys, if you don't like something, get rid of it. Just start again, because like, I mean, unless you're using, you know, really expensive paints like the, what is it, Wilton Galleria, or I can't think right now, or like the really expensive high pigmented paints, yeah, you might not want to scrape it then. But like, I mean, Artist Loft and, you know, Liquitex Basics, not overly expensive, at least I don't think so. So you know what, give it a go and try again, because if you're not happy and the piece dries, you're just stuck with a painting that you don't like, right? So if you watched my previous video, compare that one to this one and tell me what you think about this one and which one you liked better, the previous one or this one. Let me know your thoughts, guys, because I'll be curious to hear your opinions. But for me, for myself, I think this one is a heck of a lot better. So let me know your thoughts below. Do you like the previous pour or this one? Not that it matters, because the previous pour is gone because I scraped it, obviously. But let me know what you think. Did I do a good thing and scrape it and start again? Or should I have left the first one alone? So let me know what you think about this one. Give it a thumbs up if you like it. My low battery just popped up. So give it a thumbs up if you like it. If you're new watching, please hit the subscribe button. I'd really appreciate that. And don't forget to hit the notification bell. That way you are notified every time I post a new video. So that's it for now, guys. Check out all my social media links below. I do have an Amazon shop, US and Canadian one, for any of you who would like to buy any of the materials and, you know, wonder where I get my stuff. It's from Amazon. So that's it, guys. Have a good night. I'm not scraping this one. I promise. I'm not touching this one. I'll see you guys next time. Take care. Bye.